The Flash, number 18, written by Brian Buccellato, and the internet says Francis Manapul too, but this book begs to differ, and art by Marcio Takara. So we open up in Keystone City, middle of the night, a diamond store. The door just explodes, security guard goes flying and is killed, and then someone breaks in and steals some diamonds. So that happens, and then we get back to the Flash, and it turns out after the events of Gorilla City and all that stuff, he's going around, he's like hooking up electrical cables, he's building playgrounds, he's doing just normal, helpful things rather than superhero things of punching people, and he even says so. He's like, yeah, this is, even though I feel a little bit less for wear, I still feel like I'm doing the right thing. And so then he runs his way home, and he's living with Patty now, and Patty's like, hey, you're here on time, I got takeout, and they share a moment with each other, but then Barry's like, the only thing that's wrong is that I don't have my normal forensic job back yet. He's still working down at the bar where all the rogues show up. And as he arrives for his shift, he sees that the trickster is in there. And he's like, well, I mean, it's a good way to stay up on what they're doing. So he starts making conversation with the tricksters. He's like, oh, so what kind of work do you do? And he's like, oh, I don't know. You're building a team? You're looking for somebody to crack some safes? Because I'm really good at that. And Flash is just thinking, wow, they really love incriminating themselves. But as they're just sitting there, the police come in with a arrest warrant for Trickster and say it's for robbery and murder of that diamond store that we saw before. And Axel's like, I'm not a murderer. I didn't kill nobody. And Flash is like, yeah, I'm pretty sure he didn't. He does not seem the type to kill people. But as he's forced to get back to his job, Trickster manages to escape the police. He flies off via jetpack shoes, and Flash is like, I'm going to go to the bathroom. And his boss is like, no, you're not. You're going to fill up these drinks first, and then you can go to the bathroom. So he does that, and while Flash is having to do that, Trickster is actually attacked by Sprint and Turbocharger, who are Gomez and I think Albert, who were two of the randos that were stuck in the Speed Force for the past, 10 issues. And they apparently got some superpowers out of it, where Sprint is apparently somewhat fast and Turbocharger has a bike or something. I'm a little unclear on his powers. But regardless, Trickster manages to throw a bomb, forces Sprint off his game, and Sprint's almost hit by two police cars, but Flash comes in, tells him, hey, stay here, stay out of the way. And we see Turbocharger is almost caught into, well, he is caught in one of Trickster's nets, and his flying bike starts coming out of the sky. Flash makes a nice little pile of tables for him to fall into, break his fall. And as they Sprint and Turbocharger catch back up, they're like, all right, let's go take down Trickster. We see Flash has already done it. And he's like, hey, guys, I'm thinking we need to have a talk. So he takes them to a park and just like, okay, so you guys got superpowers. I've invited Iris West and Barry Allen to show up as well because I just need to know, you guys who were stuck in the Speed Force, do you all have powers now? Is that a thing that's happening? And he's like, I mean, we just want to be a new superhero team, Flash. I'm Sprint. This is Turbocharger, and we want you to join our team called the Speed Force. And Flash is like, I'm already on a team, and I don't have time to babysit you. You guys need to handle stuff small, like kittens and trees, before you go after people like the Rogues. It's a bit of a step up for you. And at that point, Iris arrives along with what's his name, Gomez's girlfriend, and the girlfriend's like, I can't believe you went out and did this. I thought that this was just some sort of fantasy of yours. I can't believe that you went out and risked your life. And as they're chewing each other out and all that, Sprint is really locked into it. Albert kind of second guesses. He's like, maybe you're right. Maybe superheroing is a bad idea. But as Sprint is storming off, they get a ping on their phone that the Outlanders are making an ultimatum. And the Outlanders is the family, the group outside of Keystone City that Trickster basically fell in with. And it's like, hey, he's one of us, not one of you. He's not subject to your laws. Release him now or we will attack Blackgate Prison. And Barry comes and visits the old forensic department because he's like, well, I just need a couple facts on the case so that I can get off Axel. But as he's there, Director Singh comes in and is like, Barry, hey, these guys need to work on the whole Trickster case, and you're not allowed to be here, so get out. And before he leaves, Patty points to where the case file is so Barry can take it and get a look at it. And Barry's looking over it and just like, yeah, none of this matches up with Trickster's normal MO. The only thing here is that they use an explosive, and I know Trickster uses some trick bombs, but it doesn't seem like the right mixture, so I'm just going to go talk to him about it. So he goes into Blackgate, he talks to Trickster, and Trickster's like, no, I didn't mix up my bomb formula at all. It's the same as it ever was. I didn't do this. And Flash is like, fair enough, I'm working on a case for you, but like, can you please call off your friends so they don't launch an assault on this prison? Trickster's like, what? If they're going to spring me, they're going to spring me. They're my family now. It's who I'm chilling with. And Flash is like, they're not going to spring you. They're all going to get shot. Please do not let this be a big loss of life. And Trickster's like, whatever. So at that point, Barry checks out Trickster's bombs and is like, yep, okay, these aren't messed with. But then the Outlanders show up and they're like, this is their last chance, we're coming in. So Flash is like, all right, I just got to phase through this wall and then they'll be right outside waiting and I can take them all out. And as he runs towards the wall, he doesn't phase through and he's immediately, all of his powers disappear. And he's like, what in the hell is happening? And then it says tune in to Dial H, the next issue of that, which I believe is issue 12? No, 11. Didn't expect this to cross over into Dial H. Gotta say, that's a wide shot for me. But I guess that's where Barry's powers went to some extent. We'll see next week on that. But regardless, I think this issue was a fine setup to the arc. I don't know how long it's going to be because this trade at least is betraying the fact that it's only got like 1 or 2 issues left. I am interested to see, we got the classic superheroes depowered and they still have a crisis. How are they going to solve it? I'm interested to see how Barry will do it. He's currently in the armory of the prison. So if we see Flash locked and loaded, I'm going to be super interested in that. But overall, it was a fine issue. It was written well. It was drawn well. It's just setting up the new status quo of, okay, post-Gorilla City, where is everything? With the biggest change being that Flash is living with Patty, and they have a next step in their relationship kind of brewing. So I like it. I like it a lot. I'm going to give this one I'll give it an 8.5. I really did enjoy it. I can't say it did anything that like super amazing, but just all of the parts working together, I think it did a really good job. The only thing that I'm a little concerned on is the quote-unquote Speed Force, the team that they're making. It has a chance to really stumble if they hold on it for too long, but for right now, I'm interested in seeing how these low-level superheroes kind of deal with just smaller crime stuff. It's nice to see.